All right, cool. Well, I missed the video. Cool. Let's go. Well, fellas, welcome. That was a little delay, but welcome to Small Fucking Package Wrestling, where we fucking cover AEW, fucking WWE, AAA, Consejo Mundial, and New Japan fucking Pro Wrestling. This is OG, and we have fucking over there, Gwex, and then we got our boy, fucking Aaron. Thank y'all for joining us on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that stuff. We have a Patreon if y'all want to support us that way. I don't know what that is still coming soon. Inform us, people. Inform us. If you all want to inform us with your money, we'll take that as well. I'm down. We want to do this full time. That doesn't happen without your guys' support. So thank y'all for joining us. We got a big fucking weekend, y'all. What are your guys' fucking thoughts? How y'all doing?
Well, WrestleMania season is officially underway. Aaron, tell us how
I'm
you feel.
pumped. I'm
You're
pumped. You know,
Well,
at first, before the Royal Rumble, I was like, I'm not really that hyped. Then, Roman won, Liv won, and then we got Monday Night Raw, where we witnessed cinema once again with Roman Reigns and CM Punk boxing on the mic. That was pure cinema, and I'm ready for WrestleMania.
So absolute cinema, like the meme, or what? This is cinema.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh man, what do you think, man? How do you feel about WrestleMania season kicking off?
You know what? I'm excited just because of these young guys. I feel like these young guys had a good showing for like the Rumble, and I think they're gonna hopefully have a lot of good feuds leading into WrestleMania. Guys like fucking Oba Femi, Javon Evans, fucking Trick Williams are hot right now, and I think that's what stuck out to me out of the Rumble. Is just seeing these guys that we've been watching at NXT just come to the main roster and fucking light it up. Also guys like Jacob Fatu and Drew, like he's still getting like main event fucking spots, I think was fucking cool to see. Jacob Fatu pull up in like a Niner jacket. That shit was sick to the fucking
I was
Rumble.
confused because I've seen him with the Raider jacket, and he's known to be a Raider fan. So I was like, "What's going on here?"
Well,
the Raiders
just
moved,
reps the
so
Bay, I guess. Yeah,
there's
I
that.
think he just wanted to rep the Bay, maybe. You know.
So,
How you
Aaron,
feeling, Gwex? What are your thoughts? Give us your feelings at the Rumble. You know what? Talk to us, bro. Like, do you have any we have like emotional ties to the Rumble and the road to WrestleMania. Do you have any memories, any thoughts of like that, any nostalgia that you could talk to us about?
no, I couldn't afford. We couldn't afford to get the pay-per-views, so I have no recollection. I mean, I think the first time we ever got a pay-per-view that we paid money for, like real, like actual money, was with you. I think it was like a WrestleMania or something for you that my dad got, or like a Royal Rumble. So that was the first time like I watched something like that. Like it was just insane. But quick shout out to the man in the middle here. This fellow right here, he's a legitimate ball knower. This guy predicted the champion. Where is he? The champion for the men's Royal Rumble and the women's Royal Rumble. So,
Bro's a goat.
when Aaron speaks, Triple K listens. How does it feel, Aaron? How does it feel to be right?
I'm used to it. It's nothing. It's nothing new. I've been doing this for a very long time. Just predicting, storylines and winners. So to me, this is just another day.
It's just another WrestleMania season.
It's another WrestleMania season.
That should be your wrestling name, Aaron. Certified ball knower.
Bro's just on point always, bro. And it's not even a like small package wrestling thing. This predates like the podcast. I remember like I'd ask Aaron like when I first started watching wrestling, like, hey, you think he's gonna get this dub? He's like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and it would be exactly what the fuck like would go down. I'm like, crazy ass fool, like certified ball knower, approved.
Can you add that to his name? Like Aaron, and then open parentheses, he knows ball, and then close
CBK.
I think he actually has to add it himself.
Certified ball knower.
CBK. Fucking yeah, bro.
CTA,
Bro's crazy.
CBK.
But that is why, y'all, we should follow and like and subscribe to all of our platforms and all of that shit. Because we got Aaron, who's our resident certified ball knower and our fucking journalist. We got our boy Gwex, who's our certified fucking
Hater.
heel and antagonist.
Hater.
Yes, you know. And then we got me, who's the certified strapping young lad. Okay. That brings the guns. Ooh, I like the color change. You see, that's why. But one random thought that made me think of the fucking Power Rangers. And shout out the women's Royal Rumble for, and then some of the women on the roster for doing a Power Ranger TikTok. They did like a tribute to that shit, and I thought that was hard because a lot of people would talk shit about the women's gear for like any Saudi event. And they would say like, oh, they look like Power Rangers. So these ladies just went ahead and made themselves Power Rangers in the TikTok, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm not like Undertaker. To Undertaker be talking shit about these new wrestlers, like stop making reels and shit. It's like, well, dog, that's what you got to do. Undertaker would have been making reels back in the day. If the reels were a thing, imagine Undertaker fucking doing a little TikTok dance like Robert Lewandowski. Like, yeah, exactly. Maybe chat small package. Should we do that? Should we do? No one answer, please. No one. We could do it. Maybe in the next vlog.
I don't know why the fuck people do that. But Taker, what the hell is his name? What's his real name? Chad Henson? Like, what's his name?
Mark Calloway? What is it?
Mark Calloway.
Mark. No es a huevo que tienes que ser culero, güey. Like, you don't have to be a dick, Like, you don't have to be a dick. Like, there's life after you. And you don't have to sit on your fucking high pony or your high horse with your expensive ass fucking chair and your podcast situation and your fucking bandana or whatever the fuck you cover your hair. You don't have to be a prick, bro. You don't have to be a prick. You can be appreciative. Just because somebody does a tic tac, I don't have a tic tac. I don't hate on people that do tic tacs. No es de a huevo. No es de a huevo que tienes que ser bien culero, güey. Put that on there, fool. No es de a huevo que tienes que ser culero, Calloway.
Bro's booking take out right now.
Yeah, he's in charge of creative.
He's
Calloway?
He's cooking.
I'm just going to call him Calloway now. I'm going to call him by his government name.
But that said, WrestleMania. What do y'all, or not WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania, the Rumble, the thoughts? What do you guys have? Initial fucking takes.
Okay, I'll start, and I'll just go with it. I'll just go for it. Why is Logan Paul in the Final Four? Like, why is he there? Like, why? Why? It could have been anybody. Aaron, I would have preferred Damian Priest.
Absolutely not.
That would have made me happy.
I don't want to see him anywhere near WrestleMania.
Well, why is he in the Final Four? Why? I really liked Jacob Fatu's entrance. I really liked, just random thoughts. I really liked Fatu's entrance. I thought Jey Uso, his pop was pretty insane. I gotta give my shout out to my boys, my Lucha Libre bros. They did fucking work. Gunther, and the ending to the Royal Rumble, meh. I thought that they could have had a better ending. I do want to end with this, and I want to kind of turn it over to you guys. Like, I kind of don't understand the hype behind Roman Reigns, but I was able to see it. I was able to see the hype. And so, what did you guys? What do you guys think of him winning? Like, I know Aaron, certified ball knower here. He knows ball.
Just in
Aaron
case y'all
predicted
forgot.
it, but what do you guys think of him? I guess what I want to say this is I guess I'm looking forward to seeing how he does and what happens and how this evolves from here until WrestleMania, because to me it sounds like he's gonna be involved and he's gonna show up and he's gonna wrestle. And so, what do you guys think about that?
I mean,
Look, I'll just go ahead, Aaron.
he elevates WWE. He elevates the product. Like before the Rumble, he was on the Pat McAfee show, and I don't know, he was shooting or kayfabing, but he was like, I was gone for 2 years on and off, and no one stepped up. No new superstars were created. Nothing happened. Now it's my job to return and do work and elevate the product, and that's what he's doing. That's what he does. Like now it's a big deal that we're gonna have a CM Punk and a Roman Reigns at a main event at WrestleMania.
So, do you think he elevated the Royal Rumble, Omar? Do you think that by his presence, it took it up a notch? Do you think the Royal Rumble was better because he was in it?
Look, outside of his obvious political views, he's will elevate any wrestling ring or any wrestling event that he's a part of. He's a huge reason why I started liking wrestling again. And honestly, like him being in the title picture at WrestleMania elevates that title that he's about to go against and just elevates that match. I think I know for sure that he's going to have a really good match with CM Punk because that's just what he does. In the main event of WrestleMania, when I started watching him, I haven't seen him bulk from being the best and like we're having a really really good main event. And not only that, it's just when he shows up, like the lead up to the main events. Like I think that's what I really like. He cuts really good promos before. He's very effective when he does, hop on the mic, and needs to take like a 20-minute segment. So I'm fucking excited, to see him take on CM Punk. And I think that title, the World Heavyweight title, kind of needed this kind of step up in a way. It gives that credibility. And I think, he probably will win at WrestleMania. I don't see CM Punk, taking it, but I know having seen a main event of them live, that was the best match of the last WrestleMania. So that gets me kind of hyped to just see them have that feud on their own and see all of this long term storytelling pay off. And yeah, man, the tribal chief, like we said last podcast, bro, is loved by all walks of life, man. And
Not by me.
bro just aura farms. And then I seen something too. I like something that you said, what always like he's I'm gonna show up now, and I seen the meme. It was like Unk ran out of PTO. He had 2 Smackdowns in a row. He's restarting to show up. Like
I like it.
it's time for business now, bro. He ran out of vacation. He's gonna show up. He's gonna fucking do the work, and I think he's the best at what he does. And like Aaron said too, like that kayfabe thing with, I don't know if that was real or not, but just like really highlighting like, and that's true. Like we've been saying like for the past year or two, it just hasn't been at a good level. And some might argue it's because he's been not as present in the main event scene. So we'll see. I'm excited. But like I mentioned, I'm also excited for guys like fucking Oba Femi. And then if this guy sticks around, maybe Roman has a match or Cody has a match with these guys. So that's also what like gets me hyped about him being around is like who we could potentially scrap with other than CM Punk in the lead up. So
Aaron, Omar actually brought up a really good point. Omar said that Roman resigns, as Lexi calls him, that no one stepped up, that he's been gone for 2 years and no one stepped up. Is Roman Reigns right? Was he right when he said that?
He's 100% right. 'Cause like I said earlier, he was on the Pat McAfee show and he said, I was gone for 2 years on and off, and no one stepped up. No one has taken his place as the face of the company. Maybe Cody, but not at the level Roman Reigns has done it in the past. So that's why he's coming back to do WWE and us a favor. Like, all right, let me show you how it's done and elevate this product. Like I know how to. Like I know how to.
And then I want to say one thing, but once I once we discuss this, who has WWE tried to get to replace Roman Reigns and have failed? Aaron, like or Omar, like who do you think
Um,
has been pushed to fill that void and they haven't really been able to?
well, Cody beat him for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 40. He kind of took over, and I wouldn't say he failed because he's a like a big baby face. Everybody loves Cody Rhodes, but it's not at the level that Roman Reigns was when he was holding the title. When he held the title for 1,316 days, it's not the same.
Omar, what do you think? Who do you think? Do you think, like, I guess what I'm asking is, do you think that Cody, maybe Jey Uso, they try to pop in there? Is there anybody? Gunther, but Gunther sucks. So, I mean, is there anybody you think that has been pushed into that role and it's not
Y-
worked?
You know, I feel like, Cody has worked, but it's just there's something missing when Roman Reigns is not around. And like I think he gives guys baby faces like a Cody or like a CM Punk a true heel to truly go against. And what's crazy right now is that he's like kind of a baby face, which is kind of dope. But I think there is something missing. For instance, like if you really want to be like straight up, is I think Jay was one of the guys that was supposed to step up and fill that gap. And just unfortunately, like the fans haven't taken to him, Braun Breaker, I think, as well, was supposed to step up and fill this gap, but bro can't cut a promo yet, like really good in front of a good crowd. And it doesn't really have like that full aura. So I think there's a gap, I think some of these young guys that got called up, even like Carmelo Hayes, they're taking it slow with them. And I don't know if that's a booking. And actually, Roman Reigns said it was a creative issue too. Like we haven't stepped up creatively. Like nothing's changed. Like nothing's switched up. So it might be a count of these wrestlers not stepping up. But I would say that these guys are talented, man. Like give an Oba Femi the opportunity. A Trick Williams, bro. I have been watching hella Trick Williams entrances, and every entrance that he does, especially recently, is just like fucking fire, bro. And I don't know. I think there is a gap, but hopefully he'll fill it this WrestleMania. And it'll allow other guys to kind of step up and take their time. But we got our number one, bro. Shout out our boy Mikey, bro. Was
Shout out Mikey.
goody.
What's goody, my
Was
boy?
goody. And then he says, shout out Aaron for the fucking predictions, bro. That's right. You already know. You already know. He's a certified
CBK.
I'm a
baller.
CBK.
No, CBK, bro. Shout out Aaron. Shout out Mikey, bro, for being a day one.
Yeah, so
Yeah, if y'all are
got
watching, feel free to hop shit on the chat, ask questions, answer whatever we're asking to. We'll pop you guys up so the people can see.
so Omar brought up
But
an interesting point. Aaron. He said that Roman Reigns kind of mentioned creative. Do you think, and Omar said, hey, the talent's there. But when Omar said creative, you nodded, Aaron. Do you think that part of the blame is also creative and maybe that they haven't put a lot of these young guys or a lot of these guys in a position to succeed?
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
like,
that's an issue, and we all seen it on the Netflix show Unreal, like how decisions are made and how badly decisions are made, and how like they're just like they don't not much thought into it, where they just pull out random things like, all right, we'll just go with this and we'll see what happens. Like
Mhm.
it just we've seen the same guys on top for like what 2 3 years now. Nothing has changed. No new stars. I mean, we have new stars, but they're still like at the mid card level. But we really don't have a definitive new superstar that can take over, like a Cody Rhodes when he's retired, a Roman Reigns when he retires. Like that's an issue that could be a problem in the near future, because Cody can retire in the next few years. Roman's probably gonna retire soon. Like WWE has a limited time to create a star, and build him and make sure he's over with the people, because that's the important part, is getting over with the people organically, not shoving it down our throats, organically, so he can do good and take over the face of the company.
So you guys have voiced your frustration before in the lack of, I don't want to say sophistication, but how it's not really thought through, it almost sounds like. Like, I almost say this, like, I say this in jest, but not really. I mean, do you guys think you guys could do a better job, maybe? You
Oh,
know, like,
100%.
I mean it like I'm saying it kind of funny in a way, haha, but not really, because it seems
Well,
like the way you guys describe this, it's just like, let's see what happens,
like, I mean, we've seen it in Unreal. It's just 12 guys around a fucking press conference room shooting the shit, shooting down ideas, and like, there's no real, like Aaron said, like substance behind it, and we could see right through it. Like, I can't. How many times have I brought this shit up, bro? Like, just, and we've all brought it up in different ways, bro. Just these cheap gimmicks that WWE does that like just hinders wrestlers. Like, why do you need to put Chad Gable again in a Grande Americano? Like, why? Like, bro, you have Ludwig fucking owning that shit, bro. Let
Yeah.
Chad Gable, just be jacked to the gills and be a Kurt Angle type fucking wrestler. But they have to come in and do this stupid shit, bro. Like, Grande is cooking in AAA. Like, let him fucking cook. And you're gonna shoehorn him in this like WrestleMania ass feud that I've had to watch for 2 years. I've had to watch Grande beat fucking Rey Fenix last year, and then now I'm probably gonna have to watch this fucking Chad Gable beat the fucking love of the fucking people. And look, they got me fucking cheering for Ludwig, unfortunately.
That's what
But
I was about
like
to say.
that,
Omar,
but that's
Omar, are you a Ludwig Americano? I mean, are you a Ludwig American?
I. You know what? If the
Say it.
people accept them,
No,
then
what
I
people?
accept them.
What people accept them?
Our people. That's
Okay.
what's important. Like it's like I think that Grande Americano was invited to the carne asada, but like I don't think the other one ever will be. In his if he shows up as Chad Gable, then he has a possibility of being invited to the fucking carne asada. But what I'm trying to say is like just let these guys be organic wrestlers. Like, let them be themselves, and not shoehorn them in this road dog Triple H. Like, Triple H is the guy that came out in blackface and told The Rock that he was being too sensitive when The Rock was like, bro, you shouldn't do that. Like, this is who's booking creative right now. Like, do you really think that's sophisticated? They're in the that White House right now. Like, they're not sophisticated people. So when you ask me if I think that I could do better, fuck yeah, I can. At least I'll be more culturally sensitive than these dumbasses doing those gimmicks. At least in that
Paul,
regard,
that's
I might not know how to book a fucking WWE event, but I know how to not be a racist prick. Like it's like it's so that I think is the difference between WWE and AEW. AEW is dumb in other aspects, but at least they're not racist. Like you get what I mean? Like, but that's where I say, yeah, 100%. I could book them better. I won't have Ray be eliminated in 2 seconds. I won't have like fucking just nonsense like that. So yeah, I'm pissed.
well.
Fuck Triple
I do.
K.
That didn't take long. That didn't take long to get pissed. So
Yeah.
I wanted to say something about El Grande Americano. I really like it. I want to stay on WWE. I like how he's embraced the culture, and I like how he's being embraced by our people. And I like what they say about him. Mexicano nace en donde le da la gana. Shout out Ludwig. Shout out El Grande Americano. Shout out that Grande Americano for taking that role and turning a shitty ass gimmick into something positive. Aaron, I want to talk to you about Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi.
Well, I
Well,
actually wanted to ask Aaron, what does he think about creative right now? Like, what do you agree with Roman?
Oh yeah, it's terrible. Okay.
There we go.
Moving on. Okay,
Yeah.
but what would you do
Next
different,
topic.
Aaron? Like, what would you do different? Like, what do you think you would do? Like, okay, like Just like
I would
like a 30-second or like a minute spiel. What would you do different, do you think? Or what changes would you make? Or who would you push? Or who would you remove?
just insert more people in the main event scene, because I said this earlier. We've seen the same dudes in the main event scene for the past 2 years, and I said this about War Games. We've seen the same guys in the War Games match the past 3 years with the Roman, the Cody's, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. Like, it's been the same guys for the past 3 years. I just like just insert a Penta in there. Just insert a fucking Trick Williams, just at least one to make it feel different and maybe give him a shot. That's what I would do.
So what you're saying is that we have like kind of like wrestler fatigue, like the same character
Yeah,
fatigue kind of.
we see the same guys in the main event scene.
Go ahead, Omar. I
And
think you were going to say something.
no, I feel like that's kind of like why Drew winning the strap was such a fucking big deal. But that's Drew McIntyre. Like we've been clamoring for
I
that for
like Drew.
fucking years. So it's like, bro, like Aaron said, just give someone a Penta a shot. Like
A
make us
Finn.
believe. Yeah, a
Finn, yeah.
Finn. Yeah, like do it in his fucking hometown. Like just do it. Just fucking have the balls and just switch it. Like don't fucking worry about the marketing and who could be on a fucking vodka bottle and like shit. Like just fucking do it for the love of wrestling, you fucking animals. Like Jesus.
Aaron, Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. You were licking your chops. What do you got to say about Oba Femi?
Since he debuted, or he's been teased to debut at the main roster, I've been saying I want to see this guy versus Brock Lesnar, because Brock in itself is a fucking beast. He's a monster. We haven't seen a guy like that and I would say ever. And now we have another one, Oba Femi, who's very similar. I would say more athletic too. To just see them go one on one, and WWE did it. I'll give them credit here. They did a good job here protecting that match, because they didn't touch it in the Royal Rumble. They teased it, and I think we're gonna see that at WrestleMania.
What do you think,
Well,
Omar?
uh, I you know me, bro. I'm a full blown. Then shout out Aaron for this dubbing. I'm a full blown Oba feminist, bro. And before I get into that, man, I like Wex's question here. Who do you think should get a main event push? And do y'all think Oba should get that like soon?
I would say so soon. Yeah, maybe give him a match at WrestleMania to see how he connects with the people and how he does in the ring with a Brock Lesnar, who's yeah, I want to say he's one of the best in WWE in the past, or however long he's been in WWE. Like that to me, that's a good test to go one on one versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I feel like that's a good test.
So I'm gonna to use the lingo here, and I'll turn it over to Omar. Do you think that would be a good push for Oba? And maybe I'm on a first name basis with Oba Femi, by the way, Oba. You know, I'm getting familiar with the guy. But do you think
Mr.
that would be
Oba.
a good push for him to wrestle Lesnar in WrestleMania and have him put him over? You know, go ahead, Omar.
Look at this. This is what I did. Thank you, Mikey.
Shout out Young
This is why I
Hennessy.
smiled. I would love to see Brock get that motherfucking ass whooping, bro. That's it. That's all I want to see. If
So
they're
you
not
want
doing
Brock
that,
Lesnar too?
yeah, I
Belt to ass
belt
or what?
to ass, bro. I don't want Lesnar to win. Like I don't. If he does, and if he puts Cody over, if that's what Brock is doing nowadays, your ass better put Oba motherfucking Femi over. Like, I think he can. I think he will, and I actually have hope that would be a really, really good match. I'm not, again, not a Brock Lesnar guy. Never have been. I want to see his ass get fucking whooped,
Belted?
belted, bro. That would fucking be amazing. And I think if they're gonna do that to Brock, the only guys I see them realistically doing it for is Oba and then Gunther. I have a feeling they're gonna have Gunther potentially retire Brock, and then maybe I actually wanted to bring that up. Maybe I'll be a Gunther guy if that happens, because I want to see this happen multiple times. Look, I don't like Brock Lesnar, and I want to see his ass whooped. I think that's like, and just pure
That's
just
what
pure
Omar been
wrestling,
saying
like
these last 30 seconds. Brock
yeah.
Lesnar, get your ass kicked.
But I feel like in just pure wrestler terms, like it's like one of the best stories you could tell. If it's an underdog beating Brock Lesnar, if it's two giants just going to back like fucking two titans fucking throwing hands. So I think that's why it's an exciting matchup. Is like it's every wrestling fan's dream, is to just see these fools fucking throw hands. What does Big E say, Aaron? Uh,
Big meaty man slapping meat.
yeah,
What
there we
you say?
go.
That's what
Big
that match is
meaty
gonna be.
men slapping meat, bro.
That's I pause.
No, it's
No, no pause.
exactly what no, it's exactly what you think it
Put that
is.
down there, Omar.
It's about to ash.
Big me.
Uh,
Hey,
bro,
so
I love
I did
Big
want to
E.
say this. Go ahead, Omar.
No, I was gonna say I love Big E, bro. That guy's hilarious. I miss him. I miss Big E. I didn't even watch wrestling when he was around, but I just watch his promos and I've sent one to y'all. It's like one of the greatest fucking promos of all time. He's gonna build a fucking skyscraper in Sami Zayn's behind, bro. He's gonna open up those cheeks, put the safety cones up, like build a fucking community. That shit was. If y'all haven't watched that promo, bro, it's fucking the greatest promo I've ever seen. Shout out Big E, bro.
What was I gonna say? The thing I liked about Oba Femi, the thing I like about him and the Brock Lesnar standoff is because I was impressed by Brock Lesnar. What was it? I think it was a main event where he just came in and just kicked ass everywhere. And I was really impressed by his athleticism. I think it was the War Games, right? Was it? Where he threw
Yeah.
everybody around and he just fucking looked like a machine. And then he stands next to Oba Femi and then he looks mortal. He looks mortal. And I liked it. I liked that a lot. I thought, you know what? If somebody's gonna tap, somebody gonna whip that ass. Not tap. Somebody's gonna whoop 'em, maybe. If somebody's gonna tap that ass, it's gonna be Oba Femi. And so I liked that presentation, and I'm actually excited. I know you guys were excited, and you guys that excitement is kind of contagious about Oba Femi. But I think now I'm just excited after seeing him throw hands in the ring and just do what he did in the Royal Rumble. I was really impressed. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of him. And I really hope, because we know Triple H watching this. I really hope that they're paying attention to you fools. You know what I mean? Especially the certified ball knower. And they start doing this. You know what I mean? Um, so who do you guys think? What do you guys think were the highlights of Raw? I mean, the Royal Rumble. Reigns won. Um, you know, Oba Femi did work. They teased Brock Lesnar. Our lucha bros did kicked ass and did work. Um, like yes, guy's hilarious, bro.
Bro,
Like I
you,
audibly laughed with the way he was
his
running into
fucking
the ring and
run.
shit.
Yeah. That shit was so cartoonish, bro. I
And
was
the
like,
way after he got
bro.
slammed, the way he was like, I don't know, man. He was a fucking character. So who do you guys think? What do you guys think the highlights are of the show?
Uh,
Of the,
Oddly enough, my underrated ones were the lucha guys. Guys like La Parca and Yesca just showing up for the Rumble. I don't think they booked them too strongly. But at least they got a spot. But go ahead, Aaron. I know you're gonna say something.
I was gonna say Joan Evans, who
Mm.
lasted the longest in the Rumble. I think it was like 40 minutes, and I think that's a highlight for him not being the biggest dude in the ring. To me, that should be that's a good shout out.
100%, bro. That the young OG, that man can go. And I think he was actually the Iron Man, right? Of this Rumble.
Yeah,
So shout out, man. That's fucking fire. And I have here. That's literally I have Oba. His entrance number one is fucking fire. With the fucking pyro and all of that. Like I just love the presentation of that. Javon, Evans, a banger. That fool just goes in, and then Trick, bro. I can't tell y'all how much I love Trick Williams. Like, that man just
Hey Omar,
drips
do you like
aura.
Trick Williams?
I love Trick Williams. These three guys are the fucking future, but for some reason, I think like Trick has run me over, and y'all know I'm an Oba guy. Like I'm an Oba feminist, bro. But I don't know. There's something about Trick's aura, bro. Like even his like his Rumble entrance, I was like, damn. Like no, people usually don't have good Rumble entrances. You get what I mean? Like unless you're fucking Edge, like you know. But like that was good. I like Trick. I like him a lot. And then also, Rey Fenix got a nice spot. A lot of like in late rounds, in Penta. So I thought that was cool too. They're um getting pushed hopefully. And I don't know. I hopefully they do some Lucha Bros stuff, or they give one of them or both of them some gold as soon as possible, bro. Because I think they're in ring, bro, two of the best wrestlers that WWE has, and they would be dumb not to push either one of them to the main event or to the tag team fucking thing. So, yeah, bro,
Well,
shout out El
I like
Cero.
Evans, dude. Go ahead, Aaron. Anything to add?
No, to me it was a straightforward Royal Rumble with nothing special, no surprise. It was just straightforward. The person who had to win won for both women and men's. To me, that was an average Royal Rumble.
Okay.
What
So
would y'all rate it in package wise? Fucking 5 packages. I do just a solid 2.5. Nothing special. I was more excited about who was in the Rumble than the actual match itself.
ask the
Yeah,
chat, food.
yeah, I would agree with that too. 2.5
2.5. Yeah, I'll give it a
packages.
2.5.
Shout out,
Yeah.
bro, Mikey. Whoop that trick, bro. That shit fire. And I miss Booker T. I feel like Booker T needs to do his entrance like isn't fucking. He's like, what? He fucking just like hypes it up and does ad libs and shit, bro. Ah man, shout out Book.
Dude, Booker T is
So
the best on commentary.
He really is. Oh
I,
yeah, man.
I don't know if you seen when Sexy Red was performing, he was just standing like just fucking just dancing and singing along, bro. He's the best.
the, can somebody's voice get any more raspy?
No. No,
Like,
bro, he used to fucking go. And I thought, believe it or not, I think we talked about this video before, but when that fool was whipping ass while on commentary,
Oh my god, on the mic, it
he's
was
like,
hella funny.
Booker T whipping ass. Booker T's got him there pinned down. And it's like, bro, like, what?
So, what do you guys think? Well, I did want to say that if Cookie Monster ever loses whoever his voice actor is, we can all sleep easy. We know that Booker T can slide right in there,
Probably good, bro.
Cookie.
Cookies.
So, I think that for me, man, I liked seeing. I thought that the entrance, the entrance to the Royal Rumble, it was a good list. I would have liked to see Kit Williams, just because of the way you guys were hyping him up. Do it, Aaron. I had a baby.
Hey.
I
Dude,
would have liked to have seen him. I think we could have been spared El Grande Americano and Chad Gable. Talk to me about Royce Keys. I don't know anything about him, but I did see some stuff on the internet, and I don't know, and I don't like to click on it because I don't want to be influenced. So, what can you guys tell me about Royce Keys? And there was something about his name.
first of all, I
Um,
don't like. Look, this is perfect WWE nonsense. What the fuck is Royce Keys? It was just a bunch of fucking 10 white guys deciding, oh
I
yeah,
lucky fuck
you
with
got
it
this.
though.
No, I don't. Like,
Royce
Rose,
Keys.
Scion Keys, fucking Honda, fucking Yavis. Like, imagine,
no,
like, no, that doesn't.
Omar.
Royce Keys is not fire.
I
I don't
think I'm
fuck
gonna
with
have
it.
to straighten you out. I think I'm gonna have to straighten you out. I guess his name, like his first name, let me look it up. I think Keys is the name of his youngest child, and like Royce is like his mom's maiden name or something like that.
Beautiful. If it's something that he decided, then that's good. If it's just two guys that it's like, bro, it looks like he drives Rolls Royce and here's some keys, then that's not cool.
Yeah, Royce is
But
the name of his youngest son.
beautiful. If that's the case, I'll say I was wrong. That gives them a creative fucking opportunity to say like, this is me. His name before was Powerhouse Hobbs, if anyone was
That's a dope
wondering, and
name.
Yeah, that's
dope.
why I wasn't a fan because I was like, why? Okay, a lot of people, and me included, like they started it off with him being like Powerhouse Hobbs, and then they switched it to Royce Keys. And if that's his creative decision, I think that's where you get wrestlers to do their best work. Like Trick Williams, the reason why I like him is because of his music. And I guess that was him like deciding, like, bro, like I need my music to sound like this. So if that's what fucking Powerhouse Hobbs is doing, and they're gonna push him, and um, as well as they did in AEW, because I believe he was a champion in AEW, and did pretty well. So I don't know. Let's hope he does well. But I thought the presentation was dope outside of the name, like his entrance and shit, and like
Yeah, you
how
got
he
some
did in the
pyro.
Rumble.
You got some pyro
Yeah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
That not anybody gets that.
That's what I was
No.
gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I let's do a little exercise and kind of rapid fire, all right? So I'm gonna list the names of the entrants and you guys give thumbs up, thumbs down, or a grade to each entrance, okay? Oba Femi.
Oh, that was dumb.
Okay. Braun Breaker. Oh, he got his ass kicked, so
Oh,
I guess we could
Uh,
just say Solo Sikoa.
mm,
Meh.
that
Okay.
was he
to
was
me,
in
I don't
it.
remember most of these entrances. So,
Rey Mysterio. Like not entrances, but like their performances.
the
What
performances.
perform
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. Rey Mysterio.
I didn't like that boogie, so no.
Yeah, like his performance? Okay. What about Rusev?
Mm,
Eh.
dumb vocal.
Matt Cardona. I don't remember that fucking guy either. I think he was in there less than a minute. Aaron, Damian Priest.
I don't know why he was in the match in the first place.
he fucking bombed that what's his name, Mr. Iguana. Javion Evans. You guys like it? Thumbs up. Mr. Iguana.
Oh,
Trick Williams.
thumbs up.
Cody Rhodes.
Hmm.
Okay. El Gran Americano.
Which one?
Ludwig.
Oh,
El Otro. Royce Keys.
that
Austin
entrance was
Theory.
cool.
No, like his performance in the ring.
Oh, not Austin Theory, but Royce Keys.
Bronson Reed.
You know what? I
I don't
like his
remember him.
elimination spot. Believe it or not, if you could like
Hey,
when someone gets eliminated.
LA Knight eliminated him. That's
Actually,
huge
yeah.
by himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he took out the
clotheslined him.
Vision. That was cool.
Dragunov.
Ilya does anything good. That was
La
actually a
Parca.
controversial spot to it. Who did you say?
La Parca?
Oh shit!
How
Fucking
do
the
you
crowd didn't know him, bro. But
Yeah,
one
they
day
got
the
no
people will
pops.
know. The people will know.
Dragon Lee, our fellow Region Valles guy from Tala, Jalisco.
I'm
Rest in
down.
peace.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, bro got. I would slap that hoe. Anyway,
LA Knight.
Yeah,
I liked it. That was a good performance. I was just telling
that's
Aaron
solid.
about that. Yeah, I was like,
Brock
oh
Brock
shit.
Lesnar.
The Opa stuff was cool, and then the Ilya stuff, it was there. It existed.
The Miz.
I don't know why I always liked the Miz. Like I don't. He could do the shittiest thing in the ring, but I'll just like his little mohawk.
Rey
Just
Fenix. 28
Yeah.
seconds. Okay. Jey Uso.
You know what? I'm a J guy. I don't care. Oh, the people were loving him.
Roman Reigns. Fatu.
That was fire.
Penta. Orton.
The
And
Penta
Gunther.
and Orton spot. I don't know why I said Orton.
I said it
Um,
Orton. I don't know why I said it like that.
I was like, who's Orton?
Orton, Randy
It's Damian
Orton.
Reigns, or what did I say last time? All right.
I got it
Anything
written
else,
down.
Dad? Anything else, Dad,
Um,
fellas, about the main event? About the Royal Rumble, my bad?
nah.
No?
We have the women's one that we have to talk about.
I mean, I'll start out with that. I want to say that's why I don't like the internet. I was misinformed. I was misled about Charlotte Flair. She can go. I actually like Nia Jax. I liked Lola Vice. The man, y'all know I'm a fan of the man. But I think the person that really, I think I saw a better Tippy time, Tiffany Stratton. I saw a better tip. I think I've seen her do much better. Um, Raquel Rodriguez threw my girl Rhea Ripley out of the ring and fucking power bombed her, and it hurt my fucking ass when I saw Rhea Ripley go like that. I thought, oh shit, that is the definition of belt to fucking ass. Um, the Bella Twins, man. Um, I was really impressed with Sol Ruka. That's the girl that I thought I thought that she did really good. But Liv Morgan, man, like when she won, I knew that she had won already, but I liked it. Man. I liked it. I went like that, I celebrated. So, what do you guys think about the women's Royal Rumble? Do you guys think it was better than the men's Royal Rumble?
I don't. I was at work, so I missed the first hour of the Royal Rumble. I just seen highlights, and I did catch a little bit of the ending of the last two, when Liv Morgan won. But I don't know if I can say if it was better or worse than the men's.
I think this is the third Rumble in a row where the women's has been better than the men's. Just like overall spot to spot. It was just more entertaining. And I think it's also just because similarly to the men's, like it's just a lot of these young wrestlers that I'm excited for, like Soul, Roxanne, that are gonna take over. So I enjoyed that shit. Even Rhea, and Raquel, and then that Judgment Day like rivalry that they're building and Liv winning. I think there's the women's roster has a lot more balance to it than the men's roster, where we've seen the same people over and over again. I think the women's have more people that are potentially ready to take that main event spot, like Io and Rhea, Liv, all of that. And
So,
it even
Omar,
goes to show, like, with the advertisements of WrestleMania, like, they advertise so many different women in the main event, like Charlotte, Asuka, like, I don't know, they have such a wealth of talent, you know?
so I guess Omar, and this question is for you. So, earlier we discussed about how the drop between Roman Reigns being the champ, the gap between him and whoever came after him or whoever took the championship from him, the gap is noticeable and sizable. Would you say that you can say the same about the women's division? Whereas if you take Rhea and she passes it to Liv, and then Io Sky takes over, where the drop wouldn't be that significant?
No, I think that's exactly what makes this women's roster so good. Like Charlotte tore her ACL and she was carrying for a while, and Rhea stepped up. Becky was carrying for a while, and like when other people Bianca stepped up, and Bianca's been out, and like is there a sizable, like, yeah, we miss her, but it's not to the same effect as if Roman Reigns is coming out. And I don't think that's just because Roman Reigns is a draw. I think it's just because people like Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and even these younger people like Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, can really, even Nia Jax, bro, like held the WWE Championship and did really well. So I don't know. I really like this women's roster, and I think I won't speak for all of us, but I think like the women's wrestling is where WWE is truly at its peak, and hopefully the men's roster could get to that point where they're just trading championships and shit. Also, Bailey was a champion last WrestleMania 40 against Io Sky, and that was such a banger of a match. And I don't know, I'm excited for her to see where the Lyra stuff goes, where all of these young people.
So, Aaron, what did you think of the finish?
I like how Sol Ruka was one of the last three. So that I feel like WWE is kind of like little by little putting her in the main event scene, see if she can hang with the top dogs in the women's division. And I think she did pretty good, especially with that. I just love her finisher. I don't know what it's called, but that when she runs to the
The Soul
turnbuckle and
Snatcher.
the soul snatcher and it snatches your soul. Yeah, that
Mhm.
has to be one of my favorite finishers. So it's good to see, what it's missing in the men division. Newer talent in the main event scene. That's what the women division is, doing good at.
And
Do you
I
think?
saw a
Go ahead.
picture. It was the age is, or the year that the final three were born. It's like from the men's and the women's, and then like all of the women's were born in the 90s. Shout out the 90s babies, and then all of the men were born in like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, bro. So they're like 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? So they're like it's rough and shit.
Y'all fools are from the 80s. What are you talking about?
Bro, I don't know. Did they even have wrestling in the 80s? Like, were they just like
Aaron didn't
still?
even take a full swig.
Oh.
Aaron was gonna take a full swig of water, and then Aaron, somebody said you looked 34 the other day. So, what do you guys think of AJ Styles and Gunther? I mean, I didn't even watch it. I didn't care. I didn't. I don't know. I'm tired of Gunther. But wrestling, just in terms of just wrestling, in terms of just wrestling, let us remove our biases. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, but let us remove our biases.
Talk,
Was it a good
talk to us,
match?
Aaron. You talk to us. What'd you
I
think?
mean, it was just another AJ Styles match. It was just a clinic. Like we know, we knew this match was going to be good because AJ Styles was in it, and then to put him against a heel like Gunther, where he's just gonna fucking chop the shit out of you and and punish you. Like it was a solid match. I watched it. I enjoyed it. Um, I didn't have any high hopes of it being this good. But
Mm-hmm.
it was. But yeah, it sucks that AJ has retired, and I don't know.
How many packages would you give it? But what do you think comes next for AJ? I mean, is he truly gone?
I, I'm sure he is. He's done wrestling. He's been talking about it for the past few years. How he can't. His body hurts, and I think it's time. And it was a lot of people were complaining like, oh, why didn't you have your last match at WrestleMania? Why not the whole year like Cena did? But like it kind of makes sense because he debuted at a Royal Rumble exactly 10 years ago in 2016. So maybe that was the whole idea around him retiring at the Royal Rumble.
What do
So
you
you
think,
don't
Omar?
think you for sure don't think there's a possibility of him
Nah,
going to
yeah,
other
he's
promotions?
done. He's done.
He's cooked. You know what, man? I'm just gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna have hope that he's gonna go to another promotion. Just because I just started watching AEW, and that would be so cool to see him fucking throw
Yes.
hands with guys in AEW. Like,
Mhm.
just as a fan, like, fuck it, why not, bro? Like, that would be fucking sick. Like, that was one of the first things that I remember getting back into wrestling is when Edge retired. And then he went to AEW and I kind of thought the same thing with Edge. Like, I was like, why is this guy retiring on a random SmackDown against
I
Sheamus?
don't think
Like,
he didn't retire. Just his contract was up,
was
and
up?
he just didn't renew it. He wanted to go try other
And
things.
they were just billing it as like his last match, huh? It wasn't like his whole
Yeah,
thing.
in
See,
WWE.
but I'm gonna be this guy and say, why'd he pick up the gloves again, bro? I don't know.
Yeah,
Why do you think AJ, picked them back up? And I wouldn't be opposed to it. Would you guys enjoy it? Like
I
just on
would.
a
Well,
pure
as fans, yeah, of course. An AJ Styles versus a Kenny Omega, and AJ Styles versus Andrade, or like
ooh
Swerve Strickland, John Moxley. I could keep naming names, but
Samoa Joe, like,
Samoa
bro,
Joe won it back.
damn,
But
run it
yeah,
Aaron, your
back.
smile
Like
keeps getting bigger and bigger with more names that you
yeah,
yeah,
mentioned.
like yeah.
well, yeah, but I just don't want to get my hopes up because I and my heart is telling me like, no, he's done, and he said he's done. Because what's the point of having a retirement match if you're just gonna go to another company and continue wrestling?
Imagine the pop. Imagine the pop. If I was a wrestler, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm retiring," and just show up next week at a different job. Oh no,
That'd
I'm
be crazy.
retiring from
A-
there. Like I didn't
Aaron,
say from what.
when you were pointing to your heart, you were pointing to the wrong side. But wait,
He's right
oh yeah,
here.
it is. It's the
It's
right
right here.
side. Yeah, it is.
It's
Come
a
on
small
now.
You're pointing to
package.
the
Come
wrong side. Oh, you're right. You're right.
I know
come
science.
on.
Yeah. So,
Um,
anything else? I like Drew McIntyre. I like Drew. I hope AJ Styles comes back. I think I agree with you guys. I have fatigue of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Although I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how he does, even though I completely and absolutely disagree with his politics. I did want to say this about Roman Reigns, or Roman Resigns, as Lexi calls him. Um, I felt like his presence. I felt like, not physically. I mean, he's a huge man, but I felt like he kind of dwarfed. He towered over the other guys in terms of just presence and aura. Even Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes looks small next to him. You know, Brock Lesnar didn't look as big as him. Like, this is the first time I noticed that in him. And so I'm kind of looking forward. I guess I'm kind of maybe seeing what you guys see in him. But I'm looking forward to it. Anything else, fellas, from WWE?
Nah, I think this is a good transition. We were talking about the Fed for a while, and then we talked about AEW and seeing AJ Styles potentially show up and have a match against Andrade, our new GOAT, bro. I don't know. At least I'll speak for me. And Aaron sent a fucking message earlier. It's like, here's the GOAT. I agree, bro. This man Andrade fucking
He's
is.
unhinged right now.
He's unhinged and keep on unhinging him, bro. Just let him cook. Let the man handle. It's just quality stuff. But I feel like I didn't get to watch the Dynamite today. But I did get to watch Tommaso Ciampa's entrance last week after, shout out to our chat for notifying us of that. And I think one of the reasons why I like AEW is because it seems like when a wrestler shows up, they're not really shoehorned into like a WWE gimmick or anything like that. They're just kind of allowed to do their own thing. One thing that I love about AEW is their music, bro. Like Tommaso Ciampa had some good ass music, and they pay the money to get the licensing and all of that shit. And I'm just excited to see what Ciampa could do, because I didn't like him in DIY. I'm in the main roster, and he actually said himself, and a few guys in AEW have been saying not to be tribalist or not to fucking like talk shit or anything, but Ricochet
But
and Ciampa. But I'm just saying what they're saying. I'm reporting. I'm a journalist. They've been saying that
perro.
Aaron inspired me. Fool. It was El Duro actually that inspired us to bring the journalist out. But they've been saying that their time at AEW was at least Ricochet. It damaged his reputation as a wrestler. And then Ciampa always said apparently that he did not want to go to the main roster of WWE. He only wanted to be in NXT. And I would argue that it also kind of tarnished Ciampa's reputation a little bit. So, what do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel about people leaving the Fed and then going to AEW? Is there any guys from WWE that you think would benefit from a move to AEW? And Aaron, like you're a little bit more well versed than me and Waddle. Like, is there any other like transitions in the past that have panned out or anything like that,
Have
or
been successful,
things?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to touch on what you said about how Ciampa wanting to stay in NXT and not move to the main roster, and he's not the only one. There's been a lot of people who transitioned from NXT to the main roster, where in NXT they were huge stars. They had a lot of creative freedom, and we're cooking. Like, for a few years, the NXT roster was 10 times better than the main event roster and putting better shows in the main event roster. So there's a lot of people who transitioned to the main roster who just, I would say, they failed, not because of them, because of how they were booked and how they were booked in creative. Like, for example, Shinsuke Nakamura, he was the fucking star
Mm-hmm.
in Japan, went to NXT, he was the fucking star in NXT, and he went to the main roster and was fucking like, yeah, you're a mid card here, you're not, you're not nothing special, and that fucking sucks. And then Ciampa and Gargano, they were tag team there. They fucking cooked there. They feuded there. They had, I would say, one of the best matches I've seen and in my watching wrestling career, like they fucking cook, and then they come to the main roster and they're just fucking like not given the chance or not booked right, and that's been an issue. We know when NXT had these big stars who WWE would sign and then send them to the main roster, they just wouldn't give them the opportunity to
Um, so
do what they did at NXT and the main
so it sounds
roster.
like what you're saying, Aaron, is that they did work at AEW, they did work at NXT, they've done work at other promotions, but as soon as they hit the main roster, like it all falls apart, right?
Yeah,
So
that was a
yeah,
big flaw.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
and I think, fuck, like Shinsuke is a
Even
fucking perfect example.
in Andrade too, he was a fucking
Hmm.
monster in NXT. He was main eventing pay-per-views in NXT, and then he just got lost in the mix in the main roster.
Yeah,
I thought
it's it,
Andrade, I saw him. There was like a TLC match. Which one was it? Was it Money in the Bank? The fucking
mhm.
guy threw vergazos, man. I thought he was fucking outstanding, and then he was
A-
gone, and then I didn't see
and
him
then he
again.
was and he was carrying SmackDown with like a series of 7 with Carmelo Hayes. Like they're just
Yeah.
having bangers after bangers. And they just don't know what to do with these guys. But that's like why AEW for me, as soon as I started tuning in, like they pushed Andrade. They're gonna give Tommaso Ciampa a title shot from the jump. And they just allow these guys to go in and wrestle. And I'm excited, bro, for it to see these guys and also just to learn more and see what the fuck is going down with fucking I every time I watch a Kenny Omega match, I'm just like, bro, this guy's crazy. Like, this is a good ass wrestler. Like, how is he not mainstream? Like, maybe he is mainstream, but like, man, bro, like this guy is fucking amazing. And he had a match today, Aaron, with Andrade. What? Any
Oh,
thoughts?
that's the only reason I tuned in for AEW, because I seen the post earlier that AEW posted on their Instagram, and they posted the card, and I saw Kenny Omega versus Andrade. I'm like, well, I gotta watch this because I know what Kenny Omega can do. I seen him in his days in Japan. I seen him with AEW, obviously, and we know what Andrade can do. So this on paper should be a good match, and it was. It was a number one contenders match for whoever wins would face MJF for the AEW World Championship, and it was a banger. And Andrade did win with some shenanigans, but at the end of the day, it was a good match.
And that's crazy. Like they're booking him straight to the fucking top, bro. Like that's dope. Regardless of his shenanigans, he's getting a title shot, and he's beating Kenny Omega, who, like, I don't know, is fucking storied, right? Is like in the main event scene at AEW. He's been a champion there.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah,
So for the uninitiated, the AEW shows are on Wednesday nights, and they
yeah.
are on what channel?
HBO,
and
HBO.
and
TNT.
and TNT,
All right.
and then also on Saturdays, Collision is on there as well, which is also on HBO. Um, so yeah,
Y'all
it's
want to
it's
pivot? Okay.
no, I was gonna say, shout out MJF too.
Oh
Bro's
yeah.
such a good fucking wrestler, bro. And not only that, like it's such a good character. Like, man, like
He's just a
he's
fucking dick, but it's like
he.
he's just a good heel.
Mm-hmm. Such a fucking believable heel. Oh, there we go. And
Oh,
we have an appearance. El Duro with the new fucking mask, bro. Dun, 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 boom, boom, boom. Fucking yeah. So that means we're fucking. It looks like El Duro says we're gonna fucking pivot then. Because I think El Duro is not signed by AEW, but he's looking to be signed by uh Triple A or Consejo Mundial, whichever one, bro. Sign El Duro. Let us know.
I can see
Do
this
We
you
in
have
also,
any
October.
updates?
first of all, shout out to La Parca, for winning El Rey de Reyes. And shout out to La Parca for doing work in the Royal Rumble. He got in there and he threw putazos. Um, so this guy won the Rey de Reyes, and it was a really good match. There was a guy that looked like a blue Power Ranger what the hell's his name? Astro Boy?
Oh,
Aerostar.
Aerostar?
Aerostar.
Yeah.
He has like a pancita like me, dude, and this fucking guy can go. Like he can really spin, bro. He can jump and climb and fucking do all kinds of fucking moves. Um, Jack Cartwheel. That was
So,
the Rey de Reyes,
hey,
and so this is
he's
this is a
from
if I go ahead.
he's from a local promotion here in Sacramento, Supreme Wrestling. Shout out, bro. They follow us on Instagram. So shout out to that
Shout
local
out Supreme
promotion.
Wrestling.
Shout out fucking Jack Cartwheel. Hopefully we'll be able to catch a show soon. And I thought
Shout
about
out to
trying out for
916.
y'all. Maybe we'll have a Jack Cartwheel one day.
But dude, like I thought that was a really good match. It was a fatal four-way, and the winner of this four-way was going to continue on with the tournament with the Rey de Reyes, and the winner was La Parca. This match was not long, but my God, was there action. And everybody got their spots. Jack Cartwheel, I was really impressed by him. I was really impressed by Aerostar, but I really like Jack Cartwheel. Jack Cartwheel, I'm sorry. Apollo Cruz, he's a little heavier, he's a little bulkier, dude, but he can fucking go too. Like he flew out of the ring. But La Parca was a deserved winner. He's like Evans's height, and he's the same body frame. He's not as athletic as Evans. But this guy can really go, and I'm glad that he won. And then I'm glad that he did work over in Saudi Arabia. Um, and I was really I'm really impressed by Jack Cargill. Honestly, he could fucking fly. And then there was Lola Vice and La Hiedra
Oh,
throwing hands over Mr. Iguana. Lola Vice won. Shout out Lola Vice. She got a pop in Mexico. She's getting a pop in Mexico. And she also got a kind of a pop in the Royal Rumble, so that was a good match. La
she was
Hiedra is
booked
part of a
strongly.
group called Las Toxicas. Um, whatever, you know. And then Mr. Iguana was a guest referee, so Mr. Iguana gets to keep Lola Vice, which we don't agree with those kind of storylines anymore, but whatever.
That was
And then
that's an interesting
there was a
storyline.
number one contender match. Go ahead, Omar.
Interesting storyline. It reminded me of the SmackDown versus Raw storylines in like 2006, bro. You'd be
Yeah,
like fighting for.
yeah.
It was crazy. We don't agree with that no more. We're
We
2026.
don't. This is different time now.
Yeah.
And then there was Mini Vikingo again, who was throwing hands for the number one contendership against TJP. I didn't know who he was. Chris Carter, Elio LaFleur.
Well,
I didn't know who any of
TJP,
these guys are.
that guy used to be with WWE. He was in the cruiserweight division. He was pretty popular during his time in 2016. I was surprised seeing him. He kind of
TJP,
he disappeared for a
TJP,
while.
TJP won. But El Mini Vikingo got fucked up at the end of the match. At the end of the match, what the hell's that big guy? The guy that tossed Microman over the fucking ring?
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. He came out with the fucking Eric Bischoff guy. I don't know why the fuck he comes out. With El Vikingo too, and everybody was talking shit to El Vikingo. And El Vikingo says to Omos, or no, who does he say? To TJP, give me El Mini Vikingo. The Mini Vikingo gets thrown in the ring, and then he gets powerbombed not once, but twice by Omos. Fucked him up, bro. Like, fucked him up. I thought, bro, like,
Oh.
time out. But
Bro
then
was
El Mini
19.
18. He's 18, bro.
18,
Se le va a caer
bro.
la mollera al güey. Se le van a caer la
Yeah,
mollera. They're gonna have to take him para que lo sorben and shit, you know? Put fucking
yeah,
cremita de la
bro.
rana and shit. And fuck, bro. Anyway, this fucking guy got fucked up. And then El Vikingo, bro, he gets booed, bro. He's getting booed. Culero, culero. I'm a fan of El Vikingo. I'm a fan. Yo soy aficionado del Vikingo because he's gone from being a failed face technical to a really successful heel. This guy gets a fucking rise out of everybody, and he's just like, yeah, he fucking loves it, and he calls all the fucking fans that cheer for El Grande Americano fucking traitors and patrias, and he says, y'all suck, you're cheering for him instead of for me, I'm your own fucking blood, this guy's a fucking foreigner, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, he talks hella shit to him. It's really entertaining, and it's an hour-long show, but it goes by fast. and y'all should tune in. Y'all should tune in and watch Mini Vikingo, Jack Cartwheel, Mystery Iguana, Omus, El Hijo del Vikingo, El Gran Americano, and Dominic Mysterio. Hopefully we get to see him soon. But yeah, fellas, that's the update.
I'm down, bro. So you think Mark Calloway is holding it down for those hours?
I don't want to give him credit. I think
It's
these
La
guys are
Parca, huh?
doing well despite Mark, you know? Although
I
Mark
think that
Calloway, his favorite wrestler was Mil Máscaras. Yeah, so
for real.
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh? Maybe
Said
what if like you see
on the
this is
Cody
the
podcast.
duality of this motherfucker will have fucking the traitor in his podcast, but then like fucking be a fucking like in Triple A, like that's and fucking his favorite wrestler is Mil Máscaras. Like, do you love our people or do you not? Fucking choose, bro. Like, but I mean, at
Well,
least you put in a fucking good wrestling show, and I
so I did want to talk to you guys about my shout out that what the hell, who was the commentator in the Royal Rumble, that guy that I like, Graves, what the hell's his name?
Wade Barrett.
Yeah, Wade Barrett. He gave a shout out to so El La Parca, he comes from the Brazo family, Brazo Dorado, Brazo this, Brazo that. It's a legendary family. He started out like that in one of those brazos. Like and they would just wear a sleeve and it would be like a color. Um One of the brazos was a guy called Super Porky, who had an incredible fucking move, and he was just fucking funny and comical. He was like, what do they call him, Burger Kid? What the hell's his name? El Niño Hamburguesa. He was like El Niño Hamburguesa, but a lot funnier. He had this move in the turnbuckle with all the fucking guys, man, and it was just captivating to me. But shout out to what's his name, Wade Barrett, for the shout out to the old Lucha Libre Triple A guys, especially Super Porky. He said that was one of his favorite wrestlers, Super Porky. So hopefully we can edit in a little video of him right here. So
I that's like the second or third time that it brings it up. So shout out Wade Barrett. He's a certified ball knower, bro.
Is it Wade
He
Bay or
knows.
Corey Graves who commentates at Triple A?
No, Waddle said the Royal Rumble.
Oh, Royal
yeah,
Rumble.
the
Oh,
Royal
okay.
Rumble.
Yeah,
Okay, Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
yeah. I think the team for Triple A is JBL and Conan. I
I
might
don't
be
like
wrong
Conan.
though. Fucking yeah, bro. That's fucking fire. Shout out to Triple A, and I'm glad they got spots in fucking the Rumble, bro. They're holding it the fuck down. Is that it for our good old Lucha Libre update?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeet. Any New Japan Pro Wrestling updates?
No, we got nothing new. We just have, the big show that's building up for the past month. The new beginning February 11th. And I'm just excited to see, our boy Yuta Ice, defend his tag team titles versus, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, Shura Omino and Yuya Umura. Those guys, I don't know who they are, but they'll fucking knock the shit out of you.
That's hilarious, Aaron. You don't know
they
much
fuck,
of them, but they'll fuck you up.
they'll fuck you up. And then we have, of course, the GOATs, Andrade El Idolo versus Gabe Kidd. And, of course, the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. We have Yorayushi, who is currently the champion, versus Jake Lee. And that's pretty much it. We're just waiting for February 11th to see what happens.
Anything
Yup.
else, fellas?
Yup.
Go ahead, Omar.
Shout out. Um, no, we just have an upcoming AEW shows in Sacramento
Oh,
and
that's
San
right.
Jose. So hopefully Small Package Wrestling will be able to show up. I might do it as a birthday gift to me. Just to, kind of show up and be there for a small package. But it looks like it's gonna hopefully be a good show. If you're in the Sacramento area, go fucking check it out. The AEW crowds are fucking fun. I went to my first AEW show with Aaron, and we're on the floor. One of the funnest wrestling experiences that I got to fucking do. So I think that's our biggest thing. And as always, check out our fucking Instagram, our fucking YouTube or Twitch, TikTok, and all of that. Because not only do we go and do these weekly, we fucking go to live shows. Aaron is our on-site journalist. and we'll be going to WrestleMania. By we, I mean Aaron for sure. And we're trying to convince La Parca and El Duro and Gwex to show up to Vegas. We'll see. We'll see if we're successful for that. But check out our vlog that we just reposted from Mania. Give us a like, subscribe, all of that shit. And yeah,
So Omar, Aaron, I don't know if Omar told you, but he has an update. So we were in Disneyland. We were at Disneyland over the weekend, and Omar had his first celebrity experience. Tell us, Omar, what
oh,
happened?
I swear, look, I swear, like,
Oh,
bro,
oh,
I was just chilling, like,
yo,
farming near the restroom, and I swear, like, there's this guy staring at me, bro, for like minutes. I was like, "The fuck's going on?" And then, like, I
no, but
look,
what
and
shirt were you wearing?
bro was got a lucha mask. Shirt. I wasn't wearing and oh, I was wearing the Eddie Guerrero shirt actually.
Latino Heat,
But
yeah.
yeah, the Latino Heat one. But he was wearing like a luchador like mask shirt. And so like I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know when you feel like someone's just
Yeah,
eyeballing you?
yeah.
And you're like, bro, what the hell is going on? And like I look, he's just like, he's like, I'm like, what? Okay, and then like it clicked because I seen the thing. I was like, maybe, just maybe, this guy knows small package wrestling. But that goes to show that's not the only one. One time when I picked up this standing desk, the guy that helped me with this desk to pick it up knew small package wrestling, bro. So we out there. Tell your friends. Aaron also has a story, right? Of like some random people knowing about us.
Yeah, my boy, shout out Jose. We call him Shaggy. I forget where he works, but he was playing us on the screen. Small package podcast on the TV, and I guess some dudes from San Diego walked in, like, oh, you know these guys? Like, yeah, yeah, I know him. He's like, yeah, I watch them all the time. I'm like, that's fucking nuts.
Well,
uh,
just in case you guys didn't know, we are on ChatGPT. And this is what it says. Small Package Wrestling is a wrestling podcast focused on recapping and analyzing WWE shows and related wrestling topics. It's hosted by three wrestling hosts, two brothers and their cousin, who share their takes on weekly WWE programming like Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Storyline breakdowns, character discussion, humor, and fan perspective each episode. We're
that
here,
means
bro.
we're
We
at least
outside.
on Google.
Shout out chat.
And then shout out the description that Aaron wrote
Is that what
of
it is?
the podcast.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought the internet created that about us, bro. Oh man, fuck!
Uh,
I was getting excited.
it did. It just grabs stay what the internet does. It just grabs shit.
Well, I told
Fucking
Omar. Omar was like tripping balls, man. Omar was tripping balls, and I was like, Omar, are you ready for that? Are you ready to get recognized? Because we have millions and millions of the small package fans out there. Shout out. We love each and every one of you. Thank you guys. And thank you, Young Hennessy, for being a day one and all our day ones. Y'all know who you are. Thank you for the support. We're going to shows. It's belt to ass season. Okay. If y'all see us
no,
out there, give us a shout out, give us a follow, say what's up. We're always happy to meet people, talk to people. That's the whole point. That's one of the things. One of the things that I'm appreciating about wrestling right now is um meeting new people.
it's
Meeting new
community,
people and
bro.
yeah, meeting new people and the community. The community is actually pretty dope. So
Mm.
I
Yeah,
really
man.
enjoy it. I'm
And
really
shout out.
happy.
Uh,
What?
I was gonna say, just shout out to all the people we've met, bro. Like, I know Aaron's met Alan Owens, Santi Zap. We met, the Tommy Ringside, and both of them who have their own pin business, gave us a follow and all of that stuff. We've been able to really just connect with people, and also if you're just an unknown subscriber or follower that's just been keeping us afloat with your likes and subscribes and all this. Appreciate y'all, bro. Especially our international fans. It's like I think 8% of our fans are from India. We appreciate y'all.
shout out.
We got like people from Cambodia, fucking off Germany, bro, all kinds of places. So just thank y'all for your love. But we only have 438 subscribers. So and 1 million views so far across all things. So please like and subscribe. We're trying to get up there and show us some love. And shout out Mikey. Yes, sir. That's fire,
Shout out.
bro.
It's gonna be a busy couple months. This road to Mania with all these shows in town, and WWE shows, AEW shows, independent shows. It's gonna be fun.
So it's going to be belt to ass season. We plan on going to the AEW shows. We plan on going to Raw in Sacramento and SmackDown in San Jose. If you see us out there, give us a shout, man. Give us a shout. We'd love to see you. We'd love to link up with you guys. Shout out
Yes.
Aaron, a certified CBK.
And WWE and AEW, if you guys are watching, we don't mind the press pass. Just hook it up. Know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just do it for the people. Do it for the fucking people. And also, any small
AEW, y'all know that we're gonna give you fair coverage, and we're excited.
we are.
And we're enthusiastic.
We just want to see Andrade take his pants off. Like, it's that simple. We're gonna be happy about it. Like,
I'll take him off too, man.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Take mine off right now.
Zoom. It's a good thing I switched to the other view, bro.
Nah, fucking leave it, bro.
We're going back. Well, all right. Thank y'all for tuning in.
That's it.
That's it, bro. Tune in, like our shit. Check out, bro. I will say that going to WrestleMania is one of the best things I've ever experienced. Check out our fucking vlog. It's behind the scenes, bro. Aaron got some good fucking footage of him vlogging. He met Penta, and we're there live, bro. And it feels like a fucking dream, going to that WrestleMania. And Aaron's gonna go again. So if you want to get hyped for the road to WrestleMania, I know I always do, watch our video, listen to some Kendrick, and just vibe.
And also check out our little segments we post from the podcast on YouTube. We would appreciate that also.
Mm-hmm.
And then
if the hour's too long, check out the segments. Like, do it. And even if it's
2-3 minutes.
And if you like us, send us $2,000, on Patreon. My bello.
No, I fucking bello, bro. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And join our Reddit. I gotta update this shit, but we're also on Reddit. We're mods of our own subreddit. So if y'all want a little bit of community, just join in there and talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
We outside. About to assies.
Belt like fucking ass. Well, on that note, video, we out.